Hello, you are listening to the OmniTalk Retail Fast Five, brought to you in partnership with the A&M Consumer and Retail Group, Firework, Trigo, Sezzle, and Silk.
Headline number two, according to Modern Retail, thredUP has launched a new online site, 777Thrift, where everything for sale is less than $7.
Makes me think of the slot machines that you're talking about in Vegas, like that you started with, like the odds are not.
Oh, that's funny. It makes me think of Friends. 777. You remember that one? But anyway.
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you should look that one up. All right. The loyal Friends watchers will know exactly what I'm talking about. The site features over 50,000 second-hand items across women's, boys, and girls, and features brands like Zara, J. Crew, Banana, and American Eagle, just to name a few. I tried the site yesterday, Anne, and it appears that all sales are final and that the free shipping threshold is, not surprisingly, this is kind of cool, actually. I didn't catch this at the time, but the free shipping threshold is $77.
They picked a theme, Chris, and they're sticking with it.
They're sticking with it. Yeah, I love it, actually. Yeah. So I'm curious to hear what you think. But Anne, we're going to hit you with this early this week. We've been on a trend of holding this question till the later parts of the show, but today we're going to give it to you straight.
Yes.
Here is A&M's put you on the spot question. All right. 777 Thrift leans deeply into the value fashion proposition with even lower prices than thredUP's consignment pricing. But with all the steep discounting happening out there, is there an opportunity for thredUP or 777 Thrift to stand out from the crowd of low-price fashion providers, such as being the sustainability of retail?
I do. I think that I think that there's a trend that's been continuous across this next generation of, yes, you have some people, there's always going to be people going after low price, and that's where Shein is winning and other, fast fashion retailers. But I do think that we're seeing this trend towards, only buying sustainable, only buying secondhand that started with this next generation. And I think will continue to expand, throughout multiple generations, through the millennials, even through boomers, I think. And while 777 Thrift is specifically, I think, targeting that younger audience with a $7 per item clothing, I do think this is the next generation's kind of fast fashion. It's keeping product out of landfills, which is a great use, because all that thredUP content, I mean, they just get bags and bags from people. Not all of that product is able to go up for resale. So I think this is hopefully helping, when that stuff doesn't turn over seasonally, to help ensure that, someone's getting it. It's not ending up in the landfill or being burnt. I think this will only continue to get better too, Chris, because I think that, as we've talked about in past shows, like once you start to put in things like RFID at the manufacturer level, once visual search becomes more common, like now these products will continue to show up in those searches. They'll companies will have better awareness of where these products are throughout their first, second, and third owners in some cases. And so I think that this is a great foundation to start with here. I love this move from thredUP. I'm going to be asking them about that next week at e-tail, but I think loads of opportunity for this to continue to get better, for them to continue to make money off of this through subscription and loyalty programs, the same way that we're seeing Shein and others.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm with you. At first, I am. At first, I was really skeptical of this, and then I started perusing the site yesterday, and I was like, "Whoa!" Channeling my Joey Lawrence, "Whoa!" I was kind of blown away by it, actually, because the big question for me whenever I see this, and we talked about this a little bit yesterday, is like, okay, how do you make money shipping this stuff? Sure, the product margin is really high, but at $7, like, it's going to cost you that much, if not more, to ship an individual item. But then when you get down to it, it's like, okay, yeah, but you can still charge for shipping, and they have a pretty high threshold for their shipping, $77. Hopefully that works, and it isn't just like some catchy thing, because that seems kind of a silly place to try to do a catchy thing if it doesn't work financially for you. But like, so that actually makes me think it could be sustainable in the long run.
Right.
And so when I start thinking about it like that way, I'm like, okay, yeah, where would I rather get my fast fashion from in this day and age? Would I rather get it from a place like this, or would I rather keep going to the well on Zara and H&M? Net, they're all still shipping it to me. So that's still the problem. But at least I'm reusing it, is how I think about it, as a consumer. So So I think I'm kind of all in on this one. I think I like it a lot. I like it better than even Goodwill Finds, which we were lauding a few months ago. Like I think this is really cool, and they're doing it quietly too, which tells me they think they've got something, and they want to see how it works, which is very different than the average digitally native brand that's out there talking about everything they do before you even know if it's successful.
Yeah, no, totally. I completely agree. Yeah, I think tons of opportunity here. I will be following this closely. And again, asking thredUP next week where they plan to take it. So hopefully we'll get some more insight there.
Yeah.